Michael Jordan just flipped the entire power structure of NASCAR on its head, and nobody's talking about it loud enough. After 6 years of being that basketball guy who owns a team, MJ and 23XI Racing just forced the sanctioning body to its knees in a courtroom, walked away with a massive settlement. And suddenly Jordan looks like the most powerful man in the garage. So here's the deal. Back in December, 23XI and Row Motorsports sued NASCAR for antitrust violations. They wanted permanent charters and some real money. NASCAR could have just given it to them quietly and saved face. Instead, they rolled the dice, took it to trial, and got absolutely exposed. Day 3, day 4, the texts and emails start dropping. Steve Phelps, the commissioner himself, talking trash about Jordan, about Richard Childress, about owners who built this sport. Dirty laundry everywhere. NASCAR's credibility rolled off a cliff. 8 days later, they settled on 23XI's terms. Game over. But here's where it got controversial. Less than a month after the ink dried, Phelps resigned. Some say he walked. A whole lot of people say he got pushed out the door. Then they quietly kill the commissioner title completely, bump Steve O'Donnell up to president, and suddenly the whole front office feels like it's running on empty. Rumors start flying that maybe Michael Jordan should be the next guy in charge. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mark Martin, same thing. All three said no, but the fact people are even whispering it tells you how big this power vacuum really is. And then the win started. Tyler Reddick takes the Daytona 500, biggest moment in 23XI history, then the next race, then the one after that. First driver in NASCAR history to win the first 3 races of a season. Conspiracy nuts lost their minds. It's payback for the lawsuit. They screamed. Reddick cools off at Phoenix and Vegas, so the theory dies until Darlington last week. Reddick wins again. Number 4 in 6 races. And now everybody's looking at Martinsville this Sunday and Bristol next week thinking, man, he might sweep the short tracks too. Bubba Wallace is having the best start of his career riding shotgun. Still no win yet, but the whole 23XI garage is rolling. The plan was simple for Jordan from day one. Build a real team, not just a marketing stunt. 6 years ago, a lot of us figured he'd bring new fans and that'd be it. Mediocre owner, cool story, end of chapter. But here's the crazy part. Since that settlement, Jordan isn't just an owner anymore. He's the white knight, the guy who stood up, made NASCAR blink, and forced them to clean house. Sponsors are watching, fans are watching, the old guard is watching, and right now, with Reddick on fire and the front office still figuring out who's actually in charge, 23XI isn't just competing. They're redefining who holds the power in this sport. Think about it. Rick Hendrick, Roger Penske, Joe Gibbs, Jack Roush, Richard Childress. Those names build NASCAR. Pretty soon they might have to add Michael Jordan to that list. The power structure just shifted, and it shifted because one basketball legend refused to play by the old rules. That's not a story. That's a takeover. And we're all watching it happen in real time.